Nino Brown Boxing. I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. All right, guys. So after 12 rounds, Gervonta Davis finally get the stoppage over Yuriorkis Gamboa. This was a very interesting fight. Things started off weird when it came to Gamboa's shoe. Gamboa definitely didn't come in this fight with that killer instinct. We can already tell he's a shell of himself, and I'm sure Gervonta Davis' team already knew that when they came to selecting Gamboa as the opponent for tonight's fight. I just found it very interesting that even though Tank was able to knock him down twice earlier in the fight and KO him in the 12th round, Gamboa was able to take Tank deeper in the fight that he's gone his entire career. And it's just odd to me. I don't know. I got to go back and check because Tank has one fight where it didn't end in a knockout. So I don't know exactly what Paulie Malignaggi and the other commentators were meaning by that, but I'll have to go back and check. But ultimately, with a competition level like Gamboa, Tank Davis should have definitely got him out of there earlier. Tank looked like he was winded. He definitely looked tired. He had moments in the fight where he had certain levels of explosiveness that's very comparable to himself in other fights that he's had in his career. But watching him in the corner, constantly taking deep breaths and throwing a very minimal amount of punches per round for someone in his weight class, and having a Gamboa that looked like a wounded animal hopping and barely walking around the ring, able to stand there round after round after round, I just found it to be very odd. Like, even looking at this knockout replay, Jack Reese basically immediately waves it off, but Gamboa still gets up before a 10 count if you start to count as soon as she's knocked down. So I just find that to be very odd. I mean, it seemed like Gamboa definitely wanted this fight to be over with. And all I want to know is for Jack Reese, keep the same energy in future fights, especially if he referees this Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury fight. As you can see, Gamboa is very conscious in this replay. He looks up at Jack Reese as he waves it off. But we know how Jack Reese works. But, hey, man, it was, I can't even say it was a great fight. It was a very interesting fight. It definitely shows that Tank wasn't in the best of shape. And let's just say if he was in his normal amount of shape, Tank got hit. He got touched up a considerable amount in this fight. I just found it to be all interesting. But, hey, congratulations to Tank. He's still undefeated. Let's see what happens next. Let's see if he calls any particular fighter out. All I know is Tank Davis wants no parts of Devin Haney, because this version of Tank Davis at 135, missing weight, getting winded, he won't last. He won't make the cut. And even at this point in time, everything, this fight is leaving me extremely confused, because the fact that it went to the 12th and Gamboa was eating a lot of Tank shots, even the Gamboa that was hurt multiple times. I know Gamboa's chin isn't some great granite chin mixed with vibranium, and he can just take heavy shots. So it got me questioning Tank's power at 135 at this point. It could be his conditioning. It could be the weight class. It could be the fact that Gamboa constantly pushing Tank back. It definitely seemed like Gamboa was the physically stronger guy in the ring tonight. But maybe the fact that Gamboa continuously pushed Tank back, maybe it drained Tank, and a lot of his energy was zapped earlier on. But we'll see how things play out in the future. Let's see if Tank calls anybody out. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.